All right, what's up, my friends? We're cube drafting, Vintage Cube on Magic Online. We're going to shoot the moon this draft. What does that mean? Shooting the moon means that you play every single card you draft. So if you draft a card, it's in your deck. That's it. End of story. So we're going to... I know I won the match. Thank you. I appreciate that. Whoa. Where'd my draft go? Oh my god. We're breaking Magic Online. What do we do? The game log is here too. So anyway, we got to shoot the moon. We're going to play every card we draft. That means we're going to have to focus on getting a lot of lands. Jesus. Just breaking everything. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay? I can't talk anymore. I'm trying to break things. So, shooting the moon means we got to play all of our... So we need to be playing a lot of colors. We need every card to be playable if possible. Trying to build like Oath of Druid, stuff like that's really, really hard. I would love to take a land. Probably Shelldock Isle, honestly. Rory's Wake's not bad either, but... Yeah, we're going to need to be a lot of colors. Well, I guess Shelldock is worse than Shoot the Moon, sure. We're going to need a lot of fetch lands, too, and a lot of lands. I wish I didn't spend the first 20 minutes of this draft trying to figure out how this stupid interface works, but... Shelldock counts theirs, too. Cube is very fun, Brushin. Very, very fun. I'm going to take the Vista here. You got to understand that we got to play every card. So every card's got to be playable. We need a lot of lands. You know, honestly, the looting effects aren't bad. Try to get rid of our stinkers. So we're going to take the Vista here. First few packs are not very good here. Cultivate's interesting in my table. Wooded Foothills, sure. Nothing here is particularly exciting. Force of Will is good. It is a very good card, but I think given the specific criteria of a Shoot the Moon draft, we're going to want to take the Foothills here. Also, every land we take, the smaller our deck can be, because we'll need less basics, so we have way better land spell ratio. So, like if we end our draft with 45 cards and we have 16 lands, 17 lands, we almost have a 40 card deck, you know. So, I just got really hungry. Man, I'm the worst. I'm just a disaster. Man, fetch lands for days. How about a Heath? How about Sure? Like, Toxic Deluge is fine. There's some dual lands here, too. I think fetch lands are great. Just lands and signets. No Armageddons. Wasteland. Lions that have Ravage of War. Garrick's fine. I mean, like... I don't really want Wasteland. Yeah, Winter Orb Geddon aren't really awesome for... We need to have some sort of kind of plan a little bit as far as like winning the game and so on and so forth. I'm taking LED. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Get off my plane.
I think Garrick's actually really good. I like Garrick a lot. Primal Command's fine. Definitely not playing Storm or anything crazy like that. Garrick's fun. Being green makes sense. Okay. Llanowar Elves is a nice signal here. 6th pick Llanowar Elves. Llanowar Elves is obviously one of the most important cards in the green decks. We prefer Birds of Paradise in theory. There's an Excavator too, which is very good with our 3 fetch lands already. But just an easy Llanowar Elf here, I think. Okay. Plateau. Sure. Just goes with all of our fetch lands. Makes splashing white or red super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Yeah, sure. Is his hair like that for the memes? I can hear you. I have feelings. My hair looks freaking great. Planeswalkers are good. Planeswalkers are good. Mox is... You're right that Mox is pretty good too. Because we can pitch the cards that are just bad. But... that's fair. Plateau is like... A dual land's pretty good, you know? This message sponsored by Brillo. Raging Ravine. Trigon Predator is pretty good too. I do like Predator a lot. Just like a really, really solid card. Everything else here is mobile. I mean, like, Raging Ravine's okay. Shieldbreaker's fine. Predator's really good. Easy Crocs here. A little, I think Black Red Red's a little ambitious, you know? Trigon's good. The Wake tables, the Oath tables. I guess all the cards on this pack table because that's how drafts work. But Wake is interesting. Pulukranos is pretty mopey in the Vintage Cube. Unburial Rights also kind of unexciting. Maze is like fine. Progenitus is good if we get exactly natural order. I think I want the Wake. Problem is if we draft Progenitus and we don't get natural order, then we're kind of screwed. So, Cultivate Druid Thicket. I do kind of want the Thicket, but Cultivate does make a lot of sense. Because we're probably going to have to play 5 colors. So, I'm down. I'm down with this. Terastodon, Carney T. Not a big Carney T fan, but if there's ever a deck for Carney T, it's probably this one. No, Muffin, you should be happy. I'm happy too. As long as you're happy, I'm happy. It's a place where we're here to be happy, all right? It is December 32nd, 2020. Armageddon, Wildfire, Mannequin. I think this is a Geddon deck, I guess. Sure. Wildfire's joke. Ravages of War, too. Alright, I guess we have a plan now. Sure. Stirring Wildwood, sure. Avacyn. Alright, so far, we have all of our cards. And if you're sitting here, remember, we're shooting the moon. We have to play every card we draft. So right now, we have 15 cards and they're all playable, which is a good place to be. So, Tribe Elder. Foundry, we already have Plateau, so Foundry's like not super exciting. Ancient Gem's not going to be great in our deck, I don't think. Hex Drinker's okay. It's like a fine card. Not the most exciting card of all time. Jace Vryn's Prodigy's kind of cool, but probably won't be great in our deck. It's probably just Tribe Elder. I mean, the thing is, like, if we take Foundry, our deck size shrinks by 1, which is, like, pretty good. So we are shooting the moon. So, like, there's, like, extra value in the pick besides that. Jace just, like, don't have much to flash back here. You know, like, what are you flashing back? Armageddon? Like, I kind of just want the Foundry. Honestly. But I think that maybe Tribe Elder's better. I just think they take Tribe Elder. Tribe Elder's better. Alright. Tile Striker, Strip Mine and Crucible in the same pack. Tilt. And then Crucible Might table. But like, I guess Crucible's good in our Armageddon deck too, right? So we could take Strip Mine here and just like bank on Crucible tabling. I mean, this pack's got like Witness, Venser, Animate Dead, Frantic Search, Tracker, Hellrider, Gorge. Crucible's pretty bad without Trip Mine also. We did pass the Wasteland though. Tracker's also very good too. This is definitely a Tracker deck. I think we go for the Strip Mine and try and table the Crucible. Yeah, Crucible's good with the Geddon. We're not taking Crucible here, so there's no chance. I know maybe we have 2 Geddons, but like, let's take Strip Mine. Alright, Arid Mesa. I feel like I've never seen so many duels and fetches in my entire life, which is hilarious. It's what we're trying to do here. I mean, Arid Mesa is pretty sweet. There is a Karn. There is a Karn. I do love Oracle of Moldiah. And if we table the Crucible, then Oracle's the nut. So, yes, there's no... Ramanap is gone. I'll take Oracle here. Oracle's one of my favorite cards. I love Oracle, so sure. Green Sun, Botanical Sanctum. Control Magic's fine. Rex Sage is fine. Sanctum is fine. Zenith is okay. We haven't got any duels yet to go with our fetches, except for the Plateau, obviously. Wormcoil's pretty good, but I mean, Rex Age is honestly quite good. But just take the land here again. Just keep taking lands, I think. Leovold. Simic Signet. Courser of Krufix. We have no blue duels yet. That is correct. Yorion? That's actually kind of funny because we're shooting the moon. The thing is that, like, it'll 100% table because Yorion's freaking terrible in the cube. I don't think we're going to need 60 cards. I think we're going to easily have, like, a 50 card deck. So, like, I don't think we need it. I think I want Signet. Courser's okay, but Signet just, like, makes our blue a little better. It's better with Armageddons and stuff. Take the Signet. Tundra. We have a Heath. Was it Nissa? Oh, Nissa's so good. Oh, man. There's a lot of good cards in this pack. Jeez. We would happily play Autarka, Gideon, Nissa, Tree Speaker. Tundra's pretty big game, though. That turns on our Heath and possible other fetch lands. Gideon Ally is pretty good, too. And Nissa's obviously really awkward with the Geddons, though. What's up, Stu? I'm gonna Tundra. Keep taking lands. If you're sitting and welcome to the stream, we are shooting the moon. What does that mean? It means we need to draft. We need to play every card we draft. Hydroid Crisis. Sure. It's fine. Wall of Roots. Avenger. I mean, Avenger's pretty good. Wall of Roots is also good, but I guess we have a few boo-booms already. Avenger or Wall of Roots? I think it's Wall of Roots. We already have some boom booms, and Wall's also good with the Geddons. I'm gonna Wall of Roots. Sacred Foundry Tables. Mana base is out of this world. I guess Recruiter Vigard gets Oracle, right? Oracle, Trigon, Krasis. It's actually kind of cool in our deck, Recruiter. We have literally no reason to have Foundry in our deck. We have no red cards yet. We already have a Plateau. Recruiter's kind of cool. I like Recruiter. Copperline Gorge. Shams in a wall. Again, no reason to have red yet. So, I think Witness is pretty bad. And Whisperwood's like, whatever. We are the only ones that are shooting the moon. I suppose it is possible, conceivable, that other players in this draft are also shooting the moon, but it is not likely. All right. Karn. Questing Beast. I like Karn with our Geddons. You just want to get him with the Planeswalker and play, and Karn does that. Beast is fine, but I like Karn. Rex Stage Tables, yeah, we're off to the races here, folks. Green Super Urban. There's your Yorion. So, we're going to take Yorion. I don't know if we're going to companion it or not, honestly. Elf, wow, last pick Elf's Deep Shadow. We're killing it with this. We're killing it with this Shoot the Moon here. We're killing it. We're shooting the moon, folks. You gotta play all of them cards. You gotta play all of them cards. All of them. So we have 30 cards total. So we're... Oh,
it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
who's ready for a shoot the moon trophy? Who's ready? Let's go. Like, we're gonna have like a 45 card deck. We're not gonna need to play... Or a 50 card deck. We're not gonna need to play Yorion. Alright, Lotus is in. Hero of Bladehold, Acidic Slime. Splashing for Bloodbraid Elf ain't the worst, but we can just play like Knight of the Reliquary here or something. We do have a lot of fetch lands for Knight. Jerv, thank you, my friend. Does Horizon technically work in Shoot the Moon? So is putting Yorion in our sideboard cheating for Shoot the Moon? Because we're not actually playing it in our main deck. It's pretty funny. I think it's fine. Acidic Slime. We have Knight for Strip Mine. I'm not a big Knight fan. I'm not going to lie. But it's also good with Geddon, too. I'll take the Knight. Plow Under. I love Plow Under. There's also a Treachery. We're not like super blue, though. We're like pretty green-white here. Man, Lotus is so good in our deck. Crucible didn't table? Yeah, whatever, it's fun. Skyclave is okay. We have like Wildwood, Tundra. Treachery is definitely a little hard to cast. I'm thinking Plowlander. Plowlander's the nut. Right? I guess Treachery into Geddon's actually insane. Hold on. If you go Treachery, untap Geddon, that's like the actual nut. I'm taking Treachery here. Temple Garden, we like that. Swords to Plowshares, Garrick. Oh my god, this pack's insane for us. We would play Teferi, Finhorn, Splicer, Garrick, Temple, Swords. Do I want Swords or do I want this Temple Garden? We have multiple fetch lands. I do kind of want another Llanowar Elf effect. And the land means we play one less playable. Llanowar Elves are pretty important. Teferi would be good in our deck, but we're not taking over the green cards. The Elves will not table. Absolutely not. It's Temple Garden or Finhorn Elves. I think it's Finhorn Elves. Just too important. Savannah! The gods are with us today. We missed out on Temple Garden. That's karma for shooting the moon. Easy game. Vantage, Caryatid, Opposition. We don't really have the pieces for Opposition, honestly. Not a lot of creatures. Caryatid's good with our Geddons and stuff. Caryatid's good. Knight of Autumn, Elvish Mystic. Oh man, we're off to the races here, folks. We're passing Tanglewire though. We have double Geddon. It's fine. I hate passing Tanglewire. I hate passing Tanglewire, but one drops are so important. Library's good. Shooting the moon. We're shooting the moon. Nah, we don't want Jit. We don't need that. Jit's not very good in Vintage Cube. It's okay, but... Alright. Nothing for Natural Order. Primate is fine. It's totally fine card. Green's obviously pretty open with late Library, late Llanowar Elves and stuff. Acidic Flame Table. Sweet. Not really interested in Prime Speaker. That card's pretty terrible. And you have my Elders, whatever. Hero Bladehold is good on turn 1 with Black Lotus, but I think Slime is just a better card, I think. We're not playing a ton of planes, so... Lumbering Falls or Plowlander? I mean, I do love Plowlander, like, a lot. But again, we take the land, we get to not play another spell. At this point, every land we take is our -1 to our deck size. So, I think I'm taking Lumbering Falls. Even though I love Plowlander. We both have double Geddon. So, I think in a
Inconceivable!
in a regular draft, I would take the Plowlander there, but we're shooting the moon, so... Temple Garden or Swords? We take a land. Our deck is smaller. I don't think Swords is important. I'm taking a land. Gargoth, cool. Flicker Wisp? Knight of Autumn, last pick! Oh my god!
Bingo!
This is the easiest shoot the moon of all time. Literally all time. Alright, well, no cards go on our sideboard, obviously. We'll put the lands here just to sort by color. So we have 32 cards. We could Companion. That would require playing a little bit more lands than usual. 32. Need to play 60 cards. So we're actually like a card or two short if we wanted to with Companion. We have to play it either way, I guess. Oh yeah, Lotus is basically a land too. That's true. Yeah. We're not gonna Companion this. Yeah. It's also like not. I guess we could flicker like Recruiter of the Guard, Knight of Autumn, the Walls. It's like we have slime. We have some things for it. Not having Murian in the main. It's just like we gotta play too many lands, so we're not gonna do that. I gotta fix this. I'm sorry, folks. I haven't done my overlays at all. Like I'm a disaster. We're a holiday disaster over here. So we're not gonna companion it. Sort by color. Someone who's good at math, tell me how many lands I should play in this deck. We've got, these are all of our lands. You got the Heath, you got Tundra, Temple Garden, Lumbering Falls, Sanctum. No blue-green fetchable land. Green-white, Savannah. Lotus can just go here. It's just the plains in our deck. We have Vista, Strip Mine. Alright, so we need to add... How does this deck win? Just play cards. I don't know. You got like Garrickson's Carnage Tyrants and stuff. We just get in and kill their lands. I think one island is fine. We should have the one treachery. I don't know. What is this? This is this. 23 lands. That sound fine, probably. 24 with Lotus, basically. Just like, did I ruin it? Now I'm not shooting Moon anymore. What's up, Lobster? 21 lands. Is there like a... Isn't there like a statistics thing or something? No? It's Land Arena. Alright. Yeah, I like 21. This is our deck. This is our deck. So, Shoot the Moon. Love it. Now comes the fun part. Now comes the fun part. Get your gambling shoes ready. All right? Get your gambling shoes ready. Will this deck 3-0 for a trophy? Will we throw this draft? Cast your votes. Place your bets, please. Place your bets, please. All bets, please. All bets, please. You have 2 minutes to cast your bets. You may wager as many channel points as you want, and the payout will be weighted based on who bets what. So the odds will factor in on the on how the bets are weighted. Shooting the Moon, 54 card deck. Will we trophy? Yes or no? Yes. Must pay all of our cards. It's called Shooting the Moon. Here's 1 plains for 1 island. Treachery is the only double blue card. I think it's fine. Place your bets, please. You bet on mobile. You should be able to in chat. If you go to your chat in mobile. You got about a minute left to place your bets. We're loading our first match here. We're getting ready to go. If you haven't followed the stream with that follow button, of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you follow there. Watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Place your bets, please. Shooting the Moon. I think this went about as well as a Shoot the Moon could go, honestly. Like, we have basically 0 stinkers. Our biggest stinker is the Plateau. We're playing off color, basically. Shellock Isles cost 1 blue to use, so like it's blue in of itself, sure, but it's not a blue source for itself, but it just needs 1 blue, so. Plateau, basic plains, yep. Basic plains. Place your bets, please. And of course, if you haven't followed the stream, I said that already, right? YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. All my YouTube folks, I've been trying to take it easy the last week or two. We're going to kick into high gear starting soon. Monday, Mog Monday coming up on Monday. Pleasant Kenobi has been challenged for a Mog Monday showdown. And it has been accepted. We're still figuring out the times and stuff. But look for that on YouTube and stuff. All right, there you go. There's your bets. 42% say yes. 58% say no. We will see if we can do it. Shooting the Moon. Our deck is big. And this hand is not great, but we're going to keep. Kenobi is playing Death and Taxes against us. I mean, we just strip you, right? Like, nice library. Strip ya. Works for me. Works for me. Library's like kind of good against us, so easy game. Easy game. Nah, Divine, our deck is too big. I mean, our deck isn't big enough. Aspiring Spike for Amulet Titan? When's Aspiring Spike played Amulet Titan? Aspiring Spike's like Jeskai stuff, right? Alright. Let's just try Boulder here because we want to get this Signet into the Cultivate next turn. Challenges do not need to be tribal. The point of the Mog Monday challenge is to challenge another archetype specialist. Oh my god, this is bad. If they're actually broken, we're in trouble. Our deck is very fair, so if we don't get in them, then there's a very big risk that like they just like show and tell us or whatever. Ancient Tomb. Oh my god. Is that all you got? Sure. That's your big finish. Alrighty then. Cultivate. Just the old Cultivate Armageddon deck, you know? Sling Gang Lieutenant. There's no way they vamp for Sling Gang, right? There's just no way. Like, it's impossible. I haven't seen this card cast once in like 30 cube drafts. I've cast it myself. Here's a question. Chat. YouTube folks, answer this too. All capital letters. Who has cast Sling Gang Lieutenant more times? Jim Davis or every player to ever play this vintage cube? Who has cast Sling Gang Lieutenant more times? All capital letters in chat or in YouTube comments. Jim Davis or every player who's ever vintage cube ever. So it might be me. Like, I had never seen this card cast in vintage cube. All right, untap. Hydroid Crisis. That's kind of gas. Not including me in the subset of all players, obviously. Come on. Come on. All right, so we can, like, Carnage Tyrant here. We can Crisis for, like, a decent amount, but it's not even that good. I don't want to keep playing lands, so you'd have two Geddons in our deck, you know? Gargaroth probably dies. I'm just going to play Tyrant and say go. We're going to hold our lands. It's obviously somewhat counterproductive for Crisis to hold our lands. Maybe I should just play the lands, actually. We can just, like, assemble a good board for Geddon. I was going to play a land. Don't Manatize me. Oh, my God. I can't, man. It's counter, whatever, counterproof. They're going to Anguished Unmaking my Signet in response to my Carnage Tyrant. If you say so. If you say so. All right, here come the goblins. I'll block. Sure. 5 life to kill a Signet. Sack the goblin. Are they gonna like balance me or something? They gonna play Toxic Deluge and go to like 1 life? I don't know what to do, folks. I'm just gonna sit here and just be myself. I'm gonna be me. You gonna do you, I'm gonna be me. Why is Rurk Thar not in the queue? It used to be. It's kind of like a single-minded card, you know? I'm a little hungry. I might eat snacks. I might need to go make a snack run. You haven't followed the show with that follow button, of course. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. And why exactly? Like I was saying, we got them challenges. Where's Kenobi at? There it is. Look for this on Monday. Who's pumped for this? Who's pumped? What do they vamp for? Maybe Ancient Tutor? I don't know. Pretzels sound good. Who's pumped for this? I'm coming for you, Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi. They bolt themselves off this freaking Agadim? No, they didn't. They did not. They're playing balance. Okay, sure. So that's pretty good here, honestly. So we're gonna keep those 4. We're gonna keep the cards in my hand. I want to keep the Gargaroth and the Krasis probably, and land. So pretty good balance. Pretty good balance. They're 11. They're gonna animate dead my Carnage Tyrant. Sure. Now you have a Knight of the Aquarius. It's a 5/5. You have a 6/6 Carney. Oh, man. That stinks. Yorion is cards that you own. So I could have exiled my Carnage Tyrant back to my side. I obviously didn't know they were casting Animate Dead, but... I have Skittles here too, actually. Reasonably enough, but... Look, it's a green Skittle. Yorion's own and control? Oh, you're right. I bet. Yorion doesn't target. So that part doesn't matter. All right. Man, goofing off and cubing when I should be working is great. Bone Shredder? What the hell took so long? Really? You just have one of the answers to my Gargoth? You don't even do it? Loser. All right. We're in trouble now. We're in huge trouble. That's not a Night of Autumn or whatever. Yeah, we're super dead. We can like... Will they pay Echo here? Paying Echo is actually insane for them here. It forces the Knight to block. Yeah, we're super dead this game. Animate dead my Carnage Tyrant. Can you believe it? Sling Gang Lieutenant deck. Oh my god. Does John know his deck trophied? I don't know. Well, eventually. Oh my god, come on, opponent. Our opponent in round 1 of a John draft we just did, that's where my 10-year-old drafts my deck, played turn 1, Jason the Mind Sculptor on the play, Fate's Healed 9 times and lost. We beat them. We beat them. Yes. Upkeep, yes. Panyako smart. I think we have no outs now. I guess Night of Autumn. Or a way to kill this Anime Dead. So now I have to block, which is terrible. And we're pretty dead. Yep, Land Lotus Jace. Field of Ruin. Alright. Okay. Wall of Roots. I mean... Hydro Crisis, help me out here. Ravagers of War, Flicker Wisp. Now, Flicker Wisp doesn't really help us here. Because we can't target the Tyrant. Wait. Nah, never mind. They killed us. I thought we could flicker the Bone Shredder and force him to kill their Carnage Tyrant, but our flicker will also be target in play. All right, so they got it all. Tough game, tough first game there. Their deck does not seem super cohesive, but they were able to beat us with their own Carnage Tyrant. That kind of sucks. I think we'll be all right though. We'll be all right. Very, very weird game. On to sideboarding. Yeah, that was just unlucky. We're fine. The old Sling Gang, Balance, Animate Dead, Bone Shredder deck. Could I have flickered the enchantment? Yes, but it would just come back into play and then reselect the Carnage Tyrant. So, on the play at a land? Nah, we're good. We're good. Steal my Carnage Tyrant. Balance is pretty good against us, unfortunately. No sideboarding for us. We have no flexible blue source. This is fine though. We can keep. We have an accelerator and a strip mine, so it's fine on the play. Elves of Deep Shadow. Shambling Vent. I think we're just bombing off here. That's pretty good. It's not great. Just hit it. Just gotta get you. Not super cohesive as a diplomatic way of describing their deck. Field of Ruins here. Mirari's Wake. A little Wake into Krasis. It's almost Nissa. Moving to discard. Strip Mine strikes again. Starting Mind Twist. They do have a lot of dumb cards in their deck. That's for sure. Acidic Slime? Sure. I guess there's like Fire with the Wildwood, right? Get Savannah. Could have gotten the Plateau, honestly. Excuse me, Geddon. Elves. I mean, we could just like slime them too, but this is fine. I think playing Mirari's Wake and saying go is pretty good. We can untap into a huge Krasis or slime them or whatever we want to do. Sure. They're just guarding cards, whatever. The game's over. Ravages of War. That's pretty funny. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 10. Just play a 10-10 Krasis. Maybe slime their land. Yeah. Fun game. Fun game. All right, game 3. How many channel points to cast Ravages before we attack for lethal? Too late. Too late. Too slow. All right. Balance. Balance is good. Balance is good. What?
Inconceivable!
We're going to mulligan. It's tough. To draw a land or a mana creature. I guess I'm going to keep this. What do we ship here? I mean, Recruiter's like best things to get are like Sage and Oracle. So like Recruiter's pretty slow. We're kind of stuck on mana. I'll ship the Recruiter. They show any Moxes or Signets? Library again? God. Yeah, I mean, when our hand sucks, Library's pretty good. Yeah, alright, sure, it's fun. Goodbye, Strip Mine. I like to draw some sort of broken fast mana here. That would be ideal. No. Pretty bad hand. I mean, I could have seen an argument to going to 5, honestly, but it's like not that bad. Obviously, library makes it feel real bad. I guess the library works them towards Shelllock Isle being on, right? Alright, so we'll get our Temple Garden. We have no playable cards. Might just play this Knight of Autumn as a big creature. Yeah. Alright, so we'll get a Forest, I guess. Well, they're just drawing cards with Library, and we're not doing anything to stop them. So, like, normally Library is, like, way too slow in Vintage Cube, but, like, your opponent doesn't do anything, you know? Just kind of sucks. Alright. 4-3 on turn 3. This hand wouldn't win games in Standard. We're in huge trouble here. Yeah. See that drawing 3 cards off Library. Hello. Hello, opponent. To the library. Yeah, really need to draw land. That is a major understatement. I got a vamp too. Oh my god. They have 9 cards in hand. 8 cards in hand. Mind Twist. Oh, it's been fun. And we discard all of our cheap cards too. Oh my god. This has been pretty frustrating. What's it look at the library balance like? We're playing Get and Cultivate deck. We gotta play all our cards, you know? And even then, like, that's not that bad. Like, Cultivate's whatever. Like, obviously Cultivate Get's a little awkward, but still pretty great. Toxic Deluge. Sure. Don't have any lands. Yeah, library, obviously, if library is unopposed, it's really good. But, like, games rarely play out like this in Vintage Cube. You know, there's so much fast mana and broken things to do that, like, you try and sit back on library and just, like, draw cards and not do anything, you just get run over. But we don't have a hand that's remotely playable this game, so they should have got a 5, honestly. Yeah, I mean, this game's actually a joke. They're already at 10. What's up, God? Thanks to the Happy New Year's. Appreciate that. Animate Dead, targeting the creature that they discarded the Mind Twist. Awesome. 1 Flicker Wisp, please. Obviously, I discarded both of my my disenchants. Right? I guess they killed one. We discarded one. 1 Flicker Wisp, please. Want to buy. Yeah, volunteer with that follow button. Of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. Watching YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Play land, play Blade Splicers. They're turning off their library. That is not a Flicker Wisp. It is a Mirari's Wake, though. So, like, we got a chance here. Play Wake, play Huge Krasis, maybe get back in the game. Maybe I'll win from time? No. This is game 3? They have 14 minutes left. So they attack for a lot. They're going to draw a card off the Gargoth. Okay. I mean, our Shelllock Isle is just about on. If we get to untap here and draw like 5 cards or 4 cards off his Krasis, I'm kind of feeling like a little okay. Like maybe we can get back into this game. Of course. All right. Back to Flicker Whisper Bust. If we draw Flicker Wisp, we actually win the game on the spot, I think. Because we can Flicker the Gargoth and then Armageddon. This is a big draw step, folks. This is a big draw step. If we ever get to take it. Yeah, anything up on it. Play land. Demonic Tutor. Okay. The old Blade Splicer Demonic Tutor deck. Is there like a token? Some card, yeah, like Skull Clamp or something like that for why they're playing Blade Splicer and the Goblin. They're Demonic Tutor for Mana Tithe. What do they exile? To what? Okay. Oh, to Unmaking? Armorari's Wake.
Oh, Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Holy shit.
Bingo! Alright.
Okay. 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 Ah!
After it was all over, he took us in the house of service. Pancake.
Somebody submit that to the Channel Fireball top 5 plays of the week or whatever. We're playing like 55 cards in our deck. The odds, we were 38 to 1 to draw Flicker Wisp. Ah! Oh my god. Paid actors, they did everything they were supposed to do. Right? Like, what do we add for outs? Like, that's it. Because the Rex Sage and the Knight of Autumn would have been outs if we had them still in our Pride Mage. We had 2 outs. Not one. We had two, so it wasn't even like that exciting really, because we had two outs and not one. Oh my god. Karma's on your side when you do stipulations, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Treachery, we only had one blue in play, right? Oh no, we had two blue. We had two blue. You're right. We had three outs. Treachery was good too. I forgot what the carry did. Yeah. Keep. Oh man. Sometimes justice is served. Sometimes. Whew. Oh boy. Oh boy. Shelldock Geddon is really, really good. I mean, Shelldock's definitely pretty busted. Strip Mind? Yeah, whatever. Sure. I would like a forest here, please. I would like a forest, if possible. No. Alright. Still fine. Still fine. Our opponent had drawn like 11 extra cards that game. That's how far behind we were. Tithed Acre? We're Tithed Acring here? That's where your head's at? Alright, sure. So we had 3 outs and 39 cards. Someone do the math. That was unreal. Wish I got that lucky in a tournament, you know? It's 1 out of 13. It's not actually like insane. Wow. Alright. Let's draw a Cultivate. Of all cards to ask for, it's Cultivate. Forest is fine too. Forest is fine too. We could play Oracle and we'll die here. But it might just die. You can just play like double Lino Relves. And get ready for a big Carney T. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, man. It's going to be hard to top that one, folks. That was a pretty good one. That was a pretty good one. No, Pride Mage kills the thing, and then it's any card that costs 3 that returns our Gargaroth. Oh, it kills the Gargaroth. You're right. You're right. It might have not done it. You're totally correct. I forgot that the animate that has a clause on it about if the thing dies, the creature dies. We don't just get it back. You're right. You're right. Can White Black stop Tyrant? Yeah, I mean they have Deluge, Balance, Wrath of God, just beating it. Sword of Feast and Famine. That would be good against us, except that it's not. Walrus. I mean, like, I'd love to play Oracle here and try and spike a land, but that's just like too greedy. So we'll just play Wall, and then we'll Rex Sage the thingy. Just attack for 2, I think. Bingo boingo. Lingering Souls? What is this? Block Innistrad block constructed? Yeah, whatever. You know, hard cast Lingering Souls against me? I got bigger fish to fry, right? You draw another Lanarelf, sure. I mean, it's just like Lanarelf Carney T, whatever. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Carney T. It's only they're playing Wrath of God and their Tithe Taker Sword Spirit deck, so we can just jam. We're not going to play... maybe I should be attack here. I'm just attack, actually, because, like, it obviously trades poorly with the Spirit, but the less stuff they have, the less stuff they have to block the Carnage Tyrant, so... Block with Tithe Taker. All right, so they definitely don't have a Wrath. Daddy's home. Yeah. Black, black, white, white. Skull Clamp or something? Black, black, white, white. Hero of Bladehold. Alright, sure. It's not bad. It's not bad. So we need to block that on defense. Can Carnity like not attack here? That'd suck. Acidic Slime? That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Pride Mage and Slime. Sure. Carnity, sure. An Exalted Carnage Tyrant. Not just any Carnage Tyrant. Exalted. Greetings, Exalted One. Kill black or white. It's got to be white here, right? They played all white cards, so. The Battle Cry is kind of a big deal, but. Slime blocks hero. Probably just trade the Pride Mage for one of their 1/1s and then put the wall in the 1/1. Take 6. 6 is a lot. Well, we could die here. Honestly. They stacked it right. So we take 6, so you go to 7. Uh-oh. What is this? Restoration Angel? Think we're in trouble. Maybe. Probably. Yeah, I think we're in big trouble, actually. Big draw. Not a big draw. So they have. I mean, the thing is, like, they have to block the Carnage. No, I don't actually have to block Carnage Tyrant. This is only 9. Wow. Yeah, we lost this game. We didn't screw this game up, right? I don't think so. Yeah, I kind of just lost the Flyers, I guess. I mean, like, the hero is obviously really good. If I think it, like, attack with it twice is pretty nice. If we attack with everything, they block Lanaroff. Lanaroff's like 7, 8, 9, 10. If the Flyer dies, we should have no blockers. We'll have 2 blockers for 2 things. It's 2, 4, 6, 8. We're still just dead. They just like Resto on the Carnage Tyrant and then Hero on a 1/1. Let's see what they do. We're already outs anyway, so. Alright, good blocks. I guess we're dead. 2, 4, 6. Yep, alright. They got us. Lingering Souls takes today. Color me surprised. Color me surprised. Alright. We have some Flyers too. Like, you kind of just like had us. I don't know. Kind of. I mean, the hero of Bladehold is obviously really, really good. You didn't really have an answer directly to the hero. Alright, it's fine. Going first. I mean, it's not great, but Garrick does seem pretty good against them, and the Knight of Autumn's fun to keep. It's so unlucky you never draw Lotus. You know? Right, what do they got here? Like, they went like Tithe Taker on 2 and Hardcast Lingering Souls on 3 that game. I guess like you lose most games where Hero Bladehold attacks twice. Trigon Predator, that's pretty good. Very unlucky draft. Very unlucky draft. Marsh Flats Swamp. Little Giver of Runes action. Sure. Tithe Taker again. The devastatingly devastating Tithe Taker. Attack it for 1. I respect that. Gideon Jura. So Gideon Jura is solid, but we need to draw some freaking lands here. See, if we could have split up our ramp versus payoffs between last game and this game. Last game it was like 5 Llanowar Elves and a Signet, and this game it's all boom stuff and no ramp. Vindicate my Trigon Predator. That's not cool. Okay. Probably draw like land, honestly. That is not a land. That's the opposite of a land. That's a 5-drop. Oh, man. Not like this, you know? Not like this. I think green's great at Vintage Cube. This is why I prioritize the Llanowar Elves, you know? Obviously, if you weren't playing 55 cards, we'd be fine, you know? Like, Linvala, Keeper of Silence. Boy, am I glad we don't have any Llanowar Elves in our deck. Let me tell you. And they're going to aggressively attack for 2? So you just want to draw land, honestly. Kingara can kill the Giver of Runes. And then hopefully draw land. And Gideon can kill the Linvala. Land. I guess you don't deserve to be here anyway, right? We draw like the sickest one-outer of all time before, so... Just a 1-1 doesn't do anything. Sort of body in mind, but we're literally blue-green. Whatever. I guess I can't deck us easily, right? It's pretty lame. Yeah, we're super dead. Hey, Toots. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
I'm so dead.
Yeah. Look like it.
We milled,
A lot of big boom booms in your hand.
yeah,
It's not doing too much.
a lot of boomers.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's kind of funny, but it's going to be a big night.
It's going to be a large night.
We're at 6. We're just dead. We're just dead, right? Yeah, we're just dead. All right. That's okay. Tough match. Tough match.
Yikes.
I was hoping for a Shoot the Moon trophy. I figured we had it after the after that glorious Flicker Wisp, but I think our deck's pretty good. It's just like if we're playing 54 cards, so like if we had 40 cards, we would draw these things a lot more often, obviously, but we don't. So, you know, still a really good Shoot the Moon draft though. All things considered. So I guess we can run the prediction off here. Sorry, folks. I appreciate the faith though. There's your payout. We're gonna finish drawing. We're gonna win this draft by going 2-1. That's not actually winning it, but 40 card deck for the last match. What do you think? Should I do that, or should I finish Shooting the Moon, or should I do a 40 card deck for the last draft and build like the best deck possible? What do y'all think? Type in 40 or 54 in chat. Is the number 40 or the number 54? Cast your votes on what I should do. Finish the moon. That's a lot of 40s. That's a lot of 40s. I was down to finish, but chat seems pretty... I would say it's like 60-40. 40s right now. I'm dying. I'm okay. 60? Quitters never win? No, I think 40 is good. We got an idea of what this is. So if we were to cut this down to 40 cards, we would cut Avacyn, Yorion, Ripperless Recruiter, Cultivate, Wall of Omens. I'm gonna cut my hair. Why is everyone so obsessed with my hair? Like, it's just hair. Look, here it is, my hair. I'm obsessed with it. Like, jeez. All right. We got Treachery, I think. So we're gonna be less color intensive. Maybe even just cut the blue. I guess Crisis is pretty good. Cut the Plateau, Plains, Forest. I'm not playing Cultivate anymore. I don't need the island anymore. Strip Mine, Tundra. Cyborg Trigon? No way. Trigon's awesome. Trigon's really, really good. Carnage Tower can go. That card sucks. 16 land and a Lotus is fine. Lumbering Falls. Gotta cut one more card. I don't love Night of the Reliquary, but it's pretty good with the Armageddons. Oracle. I guess Karn's not super exciting. I guess Gideon's pretty bad too, honestly. Now you have no double whites either, so we can cut a Plains, put a Forest back in. So we're just like splashing white for a few cards and green blue for a few cards. Predator is bad in Vintage Cube. You're out of your mind. This card's insane in Vintage Cube. This card's awesome. I think Knight is specifically good with both Ravages of War, so I think it's actually like it's good in that regard. I agree. I don't like Knight very much. Yeah, badass, right? Not bad, badass, right? Right?
Waka waka.
Gotta eat my sandwich too. Next stipulation draft is gonna be an Uno draft. That's right, an Uno draft. Uno draft. Right? Next match coming up, CoolStuffInc.com is the bomb.
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
What's going on, opponents? Where are you at? Call us apparel. Call us apparel. All right, let's go. Yeah, keep. Use a blue source, obviously, but this hand's fine. Any land is Karn. Any blue source is Predator on 2. Pride Mage? Just bring in the beats? That's fine, too. Go get him, Lanor Elf. Go get him. The boot? You're going to give me the boot? Das Boot? I'm taking Karn, I assume. Wake's pretty good too, but... Alright, so blue source or spell or forest. It's fine. Obviously made our hand a lot worse. We were kind of counting on Karn to kind of draw some more cards and so on and so forth, but this is fun. This is fine. I guess Karn's not like great in our deck. Karn's good with Armageddon though. Planeswalker's really good with Armageddon because they sit and play and gain an advantage. So you like reset the mana bases and you just sit there and it's a Planeswalker and play. It's great. Emery off of that Shallow Grave, Dynamo, Looter Ilkor. Sure. That's like a deck of cards, I guess. Oh, man. That's not a land. Not a land. Pride Mage coming in. Alright, so they have 5 cards in hand. And they can recast their Thran Dynamo if they want to. Coercive Portal. Man, our Trigon Predator have been so good this game. Sure. I mean, like, they do have Emerys. They can recast stuff. I guess just, like, playing Slime on Portals is just a good tempo play. So we'll just do that, but Nightfall. Okay. Playing Predator is also really good, too, though. We could, like, attack, kill it, and then just play Predator. That might actually just be better. Let's get Trigon going in the face of his Emery. Could have gone Thran into Portal. They could have. They could have. So they can obviously recast it with Emery, but like, whatever. Let's kill it again. Trigon Predators, the hard lock against Emery. They're also at 9. We have tons of gas in our hand. Shooting the moon. Shooting the moon. Hello? No, they pass here. They gotta use Emery. They're gonna corpse dance with flashback or with buyback on their Looter Ilkor. Post combat. Okay. Kind of feeling a shame scoop coming. Just saying. Like, what? Like, corpse dance flashing back on a Looter Ilkor, or buyback on a Looter Ilkor is already ridiculous. But what? Post combat. All right, we're gonna kill your Digmir Signet. Here it comes. Trinket Mage. Sure. They have a Lotus too. They have a Walking Ballista, which is kind of cute with the Emery, I guess, but I feel like they're just really, really dead. They're at 3. And we're going to play... I'm probably just going to slime one of their lands, honestly. Like... We have a million our deck is just all disenchants. Like, literally, like, we just have, like, 5 disenchants in our hand. Like, play a large Knight of Autumn and just, like, try and kill them next turn. Like... What are they going to do? Cast, like, a Wrath of God? We're going to get back our Karn? Time Warp! Okay. Only downside to Time Warp is I got to hit F6 twice instead of once till my next turn. Alright, that was kind of a something or other, I guess. 5-mana Explore. 5-mana Explore. Who's pumped for Uno Draft next? Who's pumped for Uno Draft next? I'm pumped for Uno Draft. So pretty simple. Pretty simple. Uno draft. Uno draft is just like Uno. Your every draft pick you make must match the color or the rank of the card before it. So it has to be a same CMC or same color. So if I take a Bloodbraid Elf, my next pick has to be CMC 4 or red or green. And I think artifacts are just like free. You take a wild, like, artifact if you want to. And lands are also... What do we do with lands? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But they took my Armageddon. Rude. I mean, our hand's still pretty good, so... Yeah, like I think that like if a land has colors to it, it should be part of the color scheme. But if it's colorless, then it's just a free, I think. You're allowed one reverse? What? What's the reverse? Doesn't even make sense. So if I'm red-green, I can take a Scalding Tarn if I took a red card. Play starting at 0, first 20 life wins. Swift End my Finhorn Elves. Sure. Okay. Artifacts are just wild cards, yeah. Yes, RC, yes, the Jets are terrible, I know. The Jets are really, really bad. I got nothing. My fantasy football team is dead. The Jets are terrible. I've tuned out on football. The Jets are terrible. It's nothing new. The Jets can't even tank right, you know? Alright, so attack, sure. I mean, we can, like, knight and, like, strip mine them or something. I don't even know. What's up, Lord? I am Lord. Stirring Wildwood. I guess we just strip mine them, right? Oh, you have Shell like Isle too. That's kind of nice. That could be on for like a long time, but... Now our knight's nice and fat. Nice 5/5. We got Wildwood queued up. We got Pride Mage. Alright. I mean, now it's Knight of Autumn. Probably want to hold that one, honestly. Just fire up the Wildwood, I guess. You can play Pride Mage too, right? So fire this up. Fire it up. Fire it up. Play Pride Mage. I think we just jam. They're just like dying. I don't know what they're doing, honestly. There's an 8. Alright, sure. You're up. Alright, 2-1. Their deck seemed pretty bad. Alright, so that's that draft. We shot the moon, only went 2-1. We couldn't get the 3-0, but that's okay. It was fun. Our deck was pretty good too, honestly. But alright, so YouTube folks, like, comment, subscribe, look for another cube draft, little holiday content. We'll go back to real content soon, YouTube folks. Alright, I love you.